It turned out to be a rainy Saturday. So I'm back up here and get ready to try to finish clearing the last of the road to the bottom. But yeah, we've got some good rain coming down. It slowly petered out a little bit. But I've got this is the one spot that I'm worried about the most right there. Cause it's mostly just a rock section. Once I'm past this section here, everything down below is going to be much easier. So it's going to be probably pretty slick and sliding with just having to deal with the rocks. So I'm going to see how this is going to work out. So let me get this thing started up and get working. is right in this area because this was solid rock, as you can be seen, from the Lake Bonneville level. Actually, it's a conglomerate, and which is not too bad because it's not that hard. If you just grab the right spots, you can like slowly just break it to the side without putting that much pressure on the bucket. But the issue is right here on my left. That's like a stack. I mean, it's like rock from right about here over, but it doesn't take much to slide. And so I'm trying to get what I can here to just sort of buttress up against it. But I'm limited on my turning because the back end of this will hit into the side of the wall if I turn too far. So I'm just gonna have to take this like slower because I don't want to have slide off like I did yesterday. That was definitely a pretty intense little spot there, and I had to basically push this thing 50 feet sideways, sliding it down the rock, using the arm as a counter lever to give it enough space to sort of push it back on the road as it would slide. So fairly interesting. Looking right there, I'd like to get more dirt filled right there to buttress up against the rock pile, but I think maybe I'll grab another bucket load of dirt from above and come back down. just going to slowly keep going down. I've managed to carve it out so that I'm much farther away from the edge, which is good. And when I get down to the corner, we'll show you what I've got done. Well, I'm still alive. I made it down and got it cleared out for going up. It's pretty hard in some of the places down here. It's just a solid rock and it's just slippery. So at least it's now open. That was like a mess and I could just barely make through it with the ATV. But now I can make it. Going to work on farther down on this road section, but basically do just a little bit of cleanup and then get all the way down to make sure I can go all the way down. Still that one place where I slid off that I've fixed it up quite a bit, but it's not quite finished. It's enough for me to get the pickup up and down, but not quite enough to be safe on the Sani, because it's still a little narrow on that one spot, so you need to dig a lot more dirt there. So all right, I'm gonna keep on going. Well, I'm down here at the near the bottom, fixing up one little spot, and then I'll call it a day. Let's bring this thing up. Dave was having a real problem trying to dig. I can't get that there. That rock slides there. You got to come like really close to the edge there. So, but the road's clearing up. My pickup will make it up and down. So I'm just going to fix up this last little bit of road before I run out of fuel. And then I'll just end up parking it down there. So I'll just finish this up. Well, as you see right here in the background, I made it all the way down, got everything taken care of. Just when the fuel gauge needle was hitting the top of the yellow, which still means there is a bit of fuel in there, but I don't like to be on any kind of slope with getting that low. So I'm gonna go up, half up on the Lake Bonneville is the ATV that I took to get up there, so I'm gonna have to go up and walk up and get the ATV. And here's the road, trail, whatever. So just got a bit of walking to do. Well, I'm up about at the midpoint. There's the road going to the top. It's clear. That one place is really tight though for an excavator. And then that heads on down. So let's head on down. Well, everything worked out fine. As you can see, it came down the road where the tracks of the excavator is. It's nicely packed. The center between, because I keep moving back up and down while I was building the road, tends to be a little loose and fluffy. So the road's now usable, but it really could take a little bit of time if we can get some more rain or something for it to pack down. We got all these little gnats now here. So gonna call it a day at home, and all of you have an awesome weekend. Thanks.